If you clicked on this video, you are probably a guy that is trying to improve himself and make something out of his life. Great! I am proud of you. But it's not always easy. You and I make mistakes that can cost us a lot of time and progress. So in this video, I am going to talk about the biggest mistake, which is very easy to fix, and still, a lot of guys on self-improvement are making it. Hello, kings and queens. My name is the Improvement King, and welcome to the Improvement Kingdom. Before I start talking about the worst self-improvement mistake, I have to ask you to watch the full video to the end, since I am going to share some useful, actionable steps that you will for sure find beneficial. And it also triggers the algorithm, so it's a win-win situation, kings and queens. We all watched self-improvement content, right? We all know the popular names in the self-improvement community like Hamza, Iman Gaji, Dr. Huberman, the Improvement King. Okay, I know. They for sure helped me, and I am grateful that I stumbled upon Hamza's channel in my lazy, undisciplined days. He and the other creators gave me plenty of knowledge, and they really set me up for a bright future, I hope. I remember watching Hamza's video like 8 months ago, and there was him saying that he thinks all young men should read for an hour a day. When I heard this, I thought it was impossible, and that I would never read this much a day. But 3 months later, here I am, just finished reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which is a pretty thick book in just 5 days. He also got me into daily meditation and journaling. So we can all agree that self-improvement content can give you much value and it can help you, right? So you may be now thinking, why is this so-called king not talking about the biggest self-improvement mistake? Instead, he is yapping about how self-improvement content helped him. I know it's ironic, but the biggest mistake might be exactly that. How many times did you find yourself lying in bed watching Hamza for tens and tens of minutes? When I started improving myself, I was doing exactly that. I became a consumption machine. I was just sitting there on my butt without taking any action, thinking that I'm doing something positive for myself, which simply wasn't the case. You know the feeling after you just watch some good self-improvement video. You feel all enthusiastic, motivated, positive, but has the video actually helped you, or you just wasted 15 minutes of your time doing nothing? Most people know what is right for them and know what to do. But most of the time, we don't do the right things and choose instant gratification and quick dopamine hits prior to long-term gratification and doing something valuable and purposeful with our time. So why do you keep mindlessly watching video after video when you seem to exactly know what to do? Don't get me wrong, I think there's a lot of good creators of self-improvement content on YouTube that will serve you valuable information. But there's a big difference when you actually take action after learning a new thing from some self-help video, and when you just keep watching video after video without taking any action. You have to implement at least one, even if it is a tiny thing from every self-help video to your life. Otherwise, it's just you watching videos on YouTube being lazy. I know I'm a bit harsh with you right now, but it's for your own good. I know how addictive social media platforms are right now, and I really don't want you to become addicted to them. Because it's easier to watch a video from the comfort of your home rather than doing something that may seem a little harder than the usual activities that you're doing. I completely understand that. I wasted 1.5 years of my life watching terrible YouTube videos, which weren't even self-help videos, and I was on my phone from 5 to 7 hours a day on average. Now it really seems crazy how I even was this lazy. As a man, you will certainly need to do hard things in your life. So say goodbye to TikTok. Say goodbye to mindlessly scrolling Instagram reels. Take control over your life. Now I'm getting carried away a little bit, but I will for sure talk about the dangers of social media in one of my future videos. So let's now find a solution to your problem with mindless consumption of self-help content. By the way, if you watched the video for this long, go ahead and comment the crown emoji to the comments under the video. From now on, I want you to take notes from every single self-improvement video you're going to watch. And I am not joking. You probably already know why. It's for the exact same reason you take notes in school, to learn the most from the lessons. So from now on, take the self-help videos as lessons. Write down the information that you find the most valuable so you can learn the most. And if you forgot something, you can just look at your journal or notebook or whatever that you're taking notes to. And most importantly, take action. Try to implement the new things that you've just learned as soon as possible, ideally the same day or the next day. This is the most important thing if you actually want to improve. Take action! I would also recommend you to determine 20 or 30 or whatever minutes a day to watch these videos and actually learning from them by taking notes to really make self-improvement classes from them. Or you can just completely avoid self-help videos if you are certain you don't need them. But I think it's always good to make your knowledge bigger and bigger. So I recommend you to watch longer podcasts. While watching them, you can of course take notes, but most of the time you are just listening to them, which is still better than listening to some degenerate music. Another great way to expand your knowledge is reading books, of course. Now, of course, you have to actually learn from and take action as soon as possible, otherwise they become practically useless. You can take notes from books too, or highlight the important sentences to learn the most if you want to really level up your learning game. If you haven't started taking notes from videos yet, you can start with this one. And don't forget to write these 2 words: take action. So, kings and queens, that was all I've got to say about this topic. I really hope this video helped you. And if so, I would appreciate if you share this video to a friend that needs some advice, like the video, and subscribe, so the self-improvement kingdom can grow faster and our wisdom can reach more and more people. Also, if you want to, go ahead and share your opinion in the comments. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram, since I post self-improvement content there too. This is the Improvement King signing off, and until the next time, take action and keep shining improvement, kings and queens.